Hey guys, Chad from ConquerFit here, and I'm back up at level 2 here. Let me in for the day to do a little bit more filming with you guys because there's a little bit more equipment available here. So the things I wanted to go over today, guys, is you'll see I'm wearing wrist straps. So I want to go over a little bit of push-up and a little bit of bench press form. So these are movements where I see not a ton of stuff that is going wrong, but there definitely is a lot of stuff that can go wrong and cause injury, and again, cause you to have pain and take you out lifting for a long time. So the first thing I want to go over is the basic push-up, guys. So when I teach a push-up, there are a few things that I cue and that I look for. So the first thing is the hand and arm placement. So standing up facing you, I can actually show you what it would look like on the ground. So I like to have my elbows down at about 30 degrees, okay? This gives the shoulder girdle a nice good support. Now keep in mind, this is just my standard push-up, okay? This is not a progression, this is not an advanced, this is just your standard push-up, okay? So putting that 30 degrees, having your hands fully placed against the ground. So not allowing the index finger and the thumb to come off of the floor, because when you do that, you don't use a lot of that interior musculature, okay? You actually kind of rely on just the outside of the hand there, and we don't want to do that as well. The reason I like the 30-degree position in the arms as well is because then we don't get up here where I'm pressing my shoulders up into my neck and I'm stressing out the neck muscles and potentially stressing out the clavicle, okay? So big things in the upper body there. Now the lower body, you still want to have a nice tight core, okay? Get a question of a lot of low back pain in push-ups. So when that happens is generally because the hips are going lower than the body, so all of that stress from your body is going right to your low back. So we want to avoid that by kind of squeezing up and make sure our core is nice and engaged there. Now, as you push through the motion, you want to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. I like to do a nice controlled motion, not too fast, not too slow. Again, it's not about speed, guys, it's about the control. So as we do that, we get a nice fluid, solid motion, okay? And a better chest pump there. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate one now. So come down, place the hands firm against the floor. And just a good, nice isotory movement. Now you'll notice I'm wearing wrist wraps. Generally, I wouldn't wear wrist wraps in a push-up. I do, however, use them in the bench press, simply because 35 now, in my early 20s, I actually damaged my wrist pretty good. So it just gives me the stabilization and the comfortability that I know I can push through without hurting myself, okay? So that's your basic push-up stuff. Now, with the bench press, I know a lot of you have dumbbells at home, so we're gonna go over this really quickly. The angle remains the same. So we're gonna keep that 30-degree angle when the elbow's coming down. That way when you come down, it's nice and strong as you get that push. Now, as you'll notice there, as I come down and inhale, exhale on the way up. And the other thing that I was doing there is when I grab the weight, make sure the weight is all the way in the palm of my hand. So I use the cueing of punching the ceiling. So you want to take the knuckles, punch the ceiling. That way you're keeping the wrist over the elbow and keeping that nice strong stack posture, okay? So again, guys, we're still in quarantine, we're still in lockdown. So stay tuned for more tips. And again, if you want to reach out to me personally, you can find me on ConquerFit on Facebook and at ConquerFitQC on Instagram. All right, guys, stay tuned. I'll be in touch.